Well, hello, everybody. Well, happy Father's Day for everybody. I'm going to include fathers who have passed away and fathers who are with us today. The first in is Tara, April, let me get up, Shorty, um, mm, we've Heather in the house. Excuse me, we've Dre. And yeah. So yeah, happy Father's Day for the fathers who are with us and the Hey, CJ Max, how you doing, lovely? For the fathers who are with us and the fathers who have passed. I want to use the fathers who passed because I don't know everyone's situation. So we're gonna, of course, everyone has a dad, right? Regardless if they're in this world or in the next world or whatever you believe in. I don't know. So yeah. Anyways, speaking about Father's Day, it's hey cool gamer, how you doing? I'm gonna say for like maybe 2 3 hours at the most. Of course I'm doing a Father's Day special more or less. Of course I'm gonna speak a little bit about my dad. My dad is very special to me. Why? Is because he brought me up, number one, and number two, he taught me the values of life. Welcome in, new hobby. He taught me my values of life, and I gotta admit, him and his wife has been with me through the good times, and they've also been with me through the bad times in my life. So that's why I'm celebrating Father's Day. I had my dad through a lot of really good, fantastic times. And I had him through some very difficult times as well. But today is not about sadness or anything like that. It's about, celebrating Father's Day. Even I know I don't know, I can't speak for everyone in my chat. Some No matter what, you all have dads, right? If they're in this world or in the next world, I mean, I don't know. So, you know, kind of don't want to upset anyone at the same time. That's not what my aim would be. But yeah, I think I have a really special dad. I mean, he brought me, as I said, he brought me up. He looked after me. He did he lots of well, how can I put it? I wouldn't say I was the easiest, and I wouldn't say I was the hardest. If that's my opinion of it, maybe my dad thinks differently. Yeah, Catherine was out. I didn't do the drooping of the colors. Uh, because I was on my live too long because I had Greg there, but George and Susan talk about the Bennets. Oh, you want to talk about the Bennets? Hmm. Yeah. Um. Yeah, Mr. Bennett, you want to hear a little bit about him? Um. Of course, I don't have a lot of permission to say a whole lot, but I'm gonna keep it really neutral. He is a fantastic father. Yeah, I couldn't. No one could ask for a fantastic dad like my dad. He's special. Let me tell you. Taking care of his children. Number one. Um, he's quite a character. He's very funny. He's very funny. Probably that's where I get my little bit of my sensibility and my mannerisms from. Hey, Daniel Sportside, welcome in. That's probably where I get my funny side from. I think it's from my dad in a weird way. I see things kind of, something may happen, and I would think, God, that was, you know, you, it's kind of my dad's mannerisms. I kind of have that a little bit. I think I do anyway. um, there's a very funny side to my father people don't really know about. He can be quite funny, quite funny. Lots of fun memories of. I do have lots of fun memories growing up. but you know, I'm trying not to say too much because I don't know if I have permission to say too much, that kind of way. So I don't want to go into too much detail with him, but yeah, he's one of a kind of a father. You don't meet many men like him, especially back in the old days. I mean, it was very unheard of for a man to take care of children. Especially in Ireland, it was very unheard of. I mean, I often looked at people when I was a kid. I often looked at people to see was their dad bringing them up, not their mom, so to speak. I couldn't really find. I can name out one family, but I'm not going to, because once again, yeah, true Irish man, 100%. He loved every one of his kids, no matter what. I mean, regardless of what people say and what they try to put out. I mean, the truth is the truth at the end of the day, and you can't change that. He had the best interest of everyone, genuinely. Happy birthday happy Father's Day, Miss Bennett, Mr. Bennett. I did send him a gift. Of course, I always take care of my dad and look after him. I sent him a gift in the post, a card and all that. Um, you know, what the gift is going to be not spoken about here on YouTube because that's very personal. But he's one of a kind of a father, especially back in the old days. We're talking about early 19, definitely or late 1980s. He was taking care of all of us, and there was like four of us at the time. Um, I remember him being a really fun dad. I do. I remember him dancing to Dirty Dancing, Patrick Swayze song. Happy Father's Day earlier. What's it's still Father's Day, but I did have a call with my dad, and I did speak with my dad and stuff like that today as well. Well, there's some funny. Yeah, but he used to have me. I don't know. He used to be funny. He was a quite a character. I will say that and he still is a character nowadays. The older he gets, the more funny he gets. I will put it that way. He is funny. My dad's quite a funny character. He really is. I would speak for myself. I love him to bits. I genuinely do. Um, he's been through tough times. I will say that. But he's also been through tough times with me as well. He supported me on a lot of very hard things what has transpired within so many years. And he always would be the first person on the plane as well as his wife too. There's a couple of incidents I could name out, but I can name out specifically three I can think of off the top of my head. He had been there for me. Um, but yeah, happy Father's Day to all the dads in America, in US, in UK, in Ireland, all over the place. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of fantastic fathers out there. Everyone has their special memories with their dad. Um, you know, get a profile picture might be better. People ask me would I share photos of my dad, and I saw no straight away because um my dad is pretty camera shy. And that was a troll. That was fair enough. Of course, I mean they're going to come in, aren't they? Um, I will not show any photos of my father on YouTube because I know clip channels will take that and use it. Um, but if I showed you pictures, you'd be thinking, damn, he was a handsome dude. You know what I mean? He was not a bad looking man back in his day when I look at his pictures now. I never, of course, me being his daughter, I've never seen it that way, that kind of way. I remember one of my school friends was had a crush on him, and I said, "What the hell? That's my dad. Fuck off." You know what I mean? And she was only the same age as me, and she said, "Your father's really handsome." I said, "Yeah, I don't see it that way." You know, Dad, I know you're probably listening. If you're not, probably not listening. Um, these are just memories I'm going back on. Going back a couple of years, and I'm jumping a couple of years. So I remember one of my friends saying that, and I was like, "Yeah, you need to see a psychiatrist or something." That's my dad. You know what I mean? But I do recall one of my school friends even saying that to me at that time, and back then, I mean, that was a long time ago. Um, he's a really good character. Lots of music being played in the household back then. Um, back then, Dirty Dancing was a team. I guess everyone had their thing with Dirty Dancing videos or whatever at the time. Um, yeah, he was a character and a half. He really was. He still is, actually. It's like I'm speaking in him in past tense when I'm really not. There was lots of fun times we had back then growing up, you know. I mean, we had a how could I say it? We had it a little bit different than the normal people because it was a father bringing us up, and it was a bit different. Well, I don't know any different, but I know by having my own kids, I know that was different. And no matter what, he still supports a lot. But he supports people. He definitely supports me, and like I said, I mean, I can name there's three major big things in my life what happened. I'm not gonna really name them out, but he was there for me with his wife as well. For those three very big like big things, I will put it that way. Not to mention this time last year, he what's my dad's favorite song? That's an interesting one, lovely new hobby, because he has a few. He does have a few, my dad. My forever friend is one of them, I do believe. Um, you're my forever friend. That one, right? He's a few of them. My dad likes all sorts of music. He likes the old stuff, and he also likes the meaningful songs that would have came out as well. I don't really know what he likes right now because I've been away out of my dad's. You know, for quite a while I've been living in the UK, and mm, when I knew him, there were so many different songs. I mean, it was crazy, and he would sing them. Um, I'm trying to think of what other songs. I mean, he would sing. He would listen to. There's quite a few. Forever Friend is one. Hey, yes, good to see you, Rebecca Warren. How are you doing, lovely? Um, Hi, Susan, everyone. How's everyone doing? Happy Father's Day to Mr. Bennett and all the amazing fathers and ladies as well. We're both mums and dads. This is a very true statement. You do have single parents or mums and dads as well. 100%. Trying to think of what other songs he actually really did like. He was kind of all over the place with music. I mean, yeah, he liked a lot of. He still does like a lot of music, as far as I know. Like I said, I've been in the UK for a while now, and I'm trying to see is there any song that'll jump out on top of me because there were so many he would listen to. To be quite honest, it'd be all over the place. Um, I do recall Elton John's song "A Sacrifice." It's no sacrifice living in this world. Into hearts living into separate worlds. I remember that one when I was a kid. um, yeah, there was quite a few. He listened to quite a few. My dad's kind of all over the place with music. Pretty interesting. So I mean, it kind of reminds me of myself in a weird way. I guess the apple don't fall far from the tree. Because I will listen to old stuff and then I will go on and listen to upbeat stuff as well at the same time. But yeah, this live is dedicated to all the fathers and the mothers out there who are doing both jobs, so to speak. Good. I'm good. Thank you, Sarah. Happy Father's Day. To you. Yeah, exactly. Happy Father's Day. And mother. Well, we say Father's Day, Mother's Day to Sarah because she's doing a job all by herself. With her uh child too. I mean, it's not easy. Really, it's not. um, it's hard. I mean, life can be very difficult at times, and then life can be very rewarding at times. It really can. It's I guess to say well, life is what you make it and not what it is, kind of a thing. Trying to think of his favorite thing to do is golf. He is a golfer, loves golfing, and he always did, as far as I remember. My father always loved golfing all the time. One second, guys, one on him. But yeah. Hell, I even got a call from my son today, and I'm not. But he knows my son knows I'm his mom, right? Someone called me from a different country. He's doing all right. He's doing well. Happy. I was very happy to get a call out of the blue, and it was my son ringing from halfway across the world, which he's doing well, and he's happy, and that's all I'm really gonna say on that one. But yeah, Father's Day is, I guess, it's a really important time to say, like, that's my dad or that's my mom, or because some people don't have a father around them. So Father's Day would be like a mom's day kind of a thing. So I get that. I get the double thing there as well. Um, but yeah, I just feel very blessed to have to call my father my dad. I feel very blessed. I don't know many fathers who would have done what they've done for me. And I genuinely, in my heart, I feel very blessed. I really do. He's an amazing father. He really is. Hey, Rocco. I have an amazing father, and I know that. And, he's a little diamond in a kind of like my son used to sing that song, Diamond, by Rihanna. You're like a diamond in the sky. You and I. My son used to always sing that to me. But yeah, happy Father's Day, Dad. If you're listening, don't know if you are or not. Probably gonna sleep after golfing. Have no clue. Go back and listen on the live maybe tomorrow if you can. Lots of people support you here. We appreciate what you've done for us, for me, especially. I'm gonna speak for myself. I know there's other children you have. I know that. Like it's not like we have any. It's. I'm just gonna speak upon myself and myself only. I feel very blessed to have a father. I feel very proud to have my dad. And yeah, what more can I say? I'm telling you, it brings me to tears because there's so much I want to say, but I don't want to invade his privacy at the same time. So I'm kind of holding back quite a bit. He's done so many things for me. We can talk about the C-19 one if we want. He was the first one to get on that plane and come. Genuinely did. I've read, like I said, I have an ICU report, and when I read through that, when I got my bearings, so to speak, I was totally shocked about the phone call-ins and all the stuff. It was just mind-boggling to see how much someone would care about you even when you're like you're on life support. It's just I didn't even know. There's so much I didn't know about all that situation, um, and to see and to read back and because what to do it's kind of it's a really good thing what to do over here in the UK. They document every call, they document everything, they document every single thing and they write it on a report and they give it to you and you can go and you can read it and see exactly how many times people like called for you when you weren't like on life support. I would never know unless I read that report and it blew me away, to be quite honest. It genuinely did. Talk Happy Times, if he's watching. Well, see, this is a kind of a happy time, Tara. And I don't mean it in a negative manner. I mean it this one in a really positive manner because I've seen the calls he put in. I've seen all the things, on the reports, of course, because I wasn't awake. Um, and that's something I can talk about because I do have that report. And it's all logged. Every single thing is logged. Even though it was a iffy time at the time, but looking at it now, um, my happy memories will be the thing that they called so much. They really, and when they could get a flight, they got a flight. Once again, they came over, that kind of way. Um, and that to me, I mean, that's a dedicated, a loving father who would do that. Lots of people probably wouldn't give a damn. And it's kind of a bit difficult because I am in a different country, to be honest. And I am going to go back to Ireland. When my son returns from where he is, um, there will be a day when I want to go with my son. So I think it's going to be in around the October time because I do have Ellie down here when he goes back in the summertime. But I will be returning to Ireland. Um, that's no mistake. I will be doing that. I think it'll be double the joy of me and Ali coming, than just singly me. Because when my son is with me, like I'm like a different person. I'm just totally like, like a full in that. It's just better. Um, so I just want to say this as well. I heard some rumors going around the YouTube streets about me giving out people's personal information about their PayPal information. Whoever said that, I would never give out anyone's PayPal information ever. Even if I fell out with them tomorrow or they didn't want to talk to me anymore, I would never give out that personal information. I just want to set that, I want to make that abundantly clear right now. I wouldn't do that. I don't have a vindictive bone in my body. It would be nice for your dad to see you. And yeah, the lovely, jubbly, or Nuabi. That's what I'm hoping. That's what we're going to do. I think because I will feel more at ease when my son is beside me. So yeah, we were planning that. That is in the pipe works. Um, but me giving out people's personal PayPal information, that will never happen. Even if you got me every name underneath the sun, I wouldn't do it. Thank you, Johanna, Johannesson or what, Madison or second name Madison. Anyways, I'm sorry, can't pronounce your first name properly. I don't know why. It's just not a name I'm used to looking at. Jaden. It's like J. Okay. Um. So yeah, just make that abundantly clear right now. I Where that stem come from? I heard it around the YouTube streets. Sierra, and it's not something I would ever do ever. I would never give out anyone's PayPal information. Even if I fill up with you tomorrow or fill up with whoever tomorrow, not gonna happen. A lot of that's once again a lot of a crap. So no, whoever has ever sent me PayPal's in the past, extending back how many years, you're never gonna see your PayPal information off of me. I would not do that. I think it came from the Vultures channel actually. Um, and they said I was putting out everyone's PayPal information. I can guarantee you, who has who said you don't PayPal info. It came from the PayPal. It came from the Vulture channel, I do believe. That's not ever gonna happen. I don't even know who's running that Vulture channel, but I ain't putting out no one's PayPal information. That ain't gonna happen. Does my son have any of my dad's looks? Not really. I would say I probably do more than anyone else. Um, I have my dad's eye colors. I have bluey green eyes. I don't. My eyes are not just blue; they're bluey green. Um, my son's eyes are chocolate brown, so that doesn't come. And plus he's mixed race, so my son is a mixed race child. So I would say Melanie would be kind of a little bit, but then again, she just only has blue. Again, I have my dad's color eyes and everything, so kind of a mini little version of him, but not so much. But there is resemblance. Yeah, I have bluey green eyes. Definitely. Yeah, my dad has bluey green eyes so as well. I think they're green around the inside, and then they come out, and the outer side is blue. Yeah, and that's just something so many members of the family do have, and some members of the family don't have. And that comes from my dad's side. And of course, I do have his hair. I do have my dad's hair coloring too. You know, which I'm kind of glad to have that because my dad was like, certain ages and he still never had grey hair, and I was like, what the hell? He must be using just for men. But my dad never dyed his hair not once. So even I don't even need to dye my own hair because I don't have grey hair at the age of 44, and I'm not 50 or 60. I'm 44 years of age. I'm not ashamed to hide my age. You know, Zero and Jay is going for a break. I'm going for a break tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome, Sierra. That is awesome. I know who you're talking about. Hey, Freestyle, howdy. How you doing, my friend? Happy Father's Day if you have any children. Don't know if you have or not, but dye my hair blue. Not a hope. Not a hope. My hair is chocolate brown and it's gonna stay that color, and I don't dye it. I used to. I used to dye it. I used to bring it back. I used to bring it down 2 tones of not black. It wouldn't. I wouldn't say black. I would say 2 tones down darker than my normal color. There's one picture actually on YouTube where you'll see my hair darker than the color I have on the picture here. Well, the color on the picture here is the color I have right now. That's my normal color of hair. I used to do. I used to do trying to do blonde. Never suited me because my features are too dark. But yeah, that was just a learning curve when you're young. You think you can do anything and it doesn't really, you don't see it, it doesn't look good, you know what I mean? But no, my plan never looked good on me at all, to be honest, because my features were too dark. But yeah. And I was told over and over it didn't look good, but did I care? No. So, they're all learning curves when you're growing up. And I could never understand why, I won't mention their name. Another person could get away with doing the blonde, and well, they did get away with doing the blonde, and it was fantastic. It looked fantastic on them. So I tried doing that, and no, it didn't work out. I'd have dark roots within 4 weeks, so because I have a crazy growth of hair. I mean, my hair grows like crazy. Um, but yeah, I hope my father had a fantastic Father's Day. He knows we love him. I certainly love him, and there's no hiding that. And he's an amazing father. He's absolutely, fantastic. Dad. When he was went through lots of ups and downs, and of course that's all part of life. We all go through ups and downs and stuff like that. Sarah, he's at work tomorrow. Oh, you're gonna celebrate tomorrow, Tara? Oh, okay. But I said I'd come on here and do a Father's Day live because why not? You only have one father in this world, so to speak. Even though I'm feeling a bit tired, I won't lie, because I haven't been sleeping very well. I slept quite a bit yesterday, but I have to catch up in a couple of days because I haven't been sleeping very well. So other than that, I mean, yeah, it's, you're blessed to still have him, Susan, cherish him. Oh yeah, definitely. I am very blessed to have him. I mean, and like I said, life's not a bed of roses, and I guess as you get older, you start looking back, and I start appreciating things a lot more than you would when you were younger and you thought you know everything, but you really know nothing, kind of a situation. And you grow to appreciate people a lot more than you did back when you were really young. I would say it that way. Like I said, I don't want to say too much because this is YouTube. It is an open platform at the end of the day. But I just want to show appreciation by doing this live. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful stories I could tell you, and I don't, I haven't got the go ahead to say things, and I don't want to say anything to upset anybody, and I don't want to say too much at the same time because we are on an open platform. Um, but at the end of the day, I want to just yeah, see, you can understand what I'm saying, right? Because there's so many beautiful stories I could say, but it's an open platform at the end of the day, and I don't want to say too much. But I will say this: I am very lucky to have the father I have been. I have. I will say that. Yeah. So I'm kind of holding back. I'm holding back quite a bit. There's fantastic stories I could tell you, some funny stories, and once again, look, it's an open platform, so I don't really want to say too much because someone will find some way of twisting that story and making it out to be terrible or whatever, and I don't want to. I don't want that. That would be the last thing I would want. So it's just doing a live to be positive and show appreciation to all the fathers and the mothers who are doing father and mother, and those fathers who have people who have fathers who may have passed on, to show appreciation to all the fathers across the world, because this is very much an open platform and it goes from the UK to Ireland to God knows where, you know what I mean? Um, So yeah, it's just not all about my dad. It's about showing appreciation to all the other fathers out there. All you guys, y'all have dads and whatnot in this world or in probably in the next world, whichever you believe in. It's just about showing appreciation. Oh, you're going to bed now, no hobby. Good night, sweetheart. I know I came in a bit late. And even at that, I was late for my own life as well. So you know, it was kind of like, will I go on today? But of course, I was going to do Trooping of the Colors, but um, I I was just so Greg was on my panel and he just wore me out, and it was, I think, 4 o'clock UK time, and I said to him, he was still ready, raring to go, and I said, I need to get off because I'm tired, and Greg wasn't tired, but he sounded like he was tired, but I just couldn't stay on any longer, so to speak. It's because YouTube, when you're talking up here, it does take quite a lot out of you when you're talking for a couple of hours. It makes you tired, and I like that about YouTube. I like it making me tired. I do like that. But I do believe here in the UK, for anyone who's over here in the UK, I do believe temperatures are meant to go up a little bit. I heard that Ireland's weather was fantastic today. They had absolutely beautiful weather over there, which I'm jealous of. But our temperatures are going up. I looked to see the temperatures and they're slowly creeping up again. So that's a good thing for the UK over here. Of course, my son rang me and he told me he was absolutely roasting where he's at, and I'm not surprised. It was a surprise phone call my son gave me. I didn't expect it. But the phone was ringing, and I was like, "Oh, there's Ali." you know, kind of funny when you're not expecting it. It's lovely. Um, I did wish my father a happy Father's Day as well, and the day kind of progressed from there, and I spoke to someone as well. I'm not gonna say who they are, but they know who they are, and I had a lovely conversation with them, and I realized that I'm not the only person. Hey, Tooth Fairy, how you doing, lovely? That was here. It was a lovely surprise getting the call from my son. I didn't expect that phone call, and I hope you're well, Tooth Fairy, lovely. Sarah was asking for you actually. Oh, you're Tooth Fairy. You're welcome in here. No problem. You are welcome in here. Don't ever think you're not. I'm no problem, Shorty. Not a problem. Not a problem. I understand that people have daily lives as well, you know. And I know the time I can be busy, I it's like 10 o'clock UK time, and I don't know, 5 hours backwards. That is like, I don't know, what, 10 o'clock our time. That'd make it 5 o'clock over in America in some states. So, you know, but of course, I did want to come on and do a big Father's Day to everybody around the world, more or less, and people in my channel, of course, Father's Day and some Father's Day slash Mother's Day kind of thing for those single parents out there because they're doing both jobs. They're being a father and they're also being a mother at the same time. So, happy Father's Day, Mother's slash Mother's Day to these people, you know, and just cherish everything you have because, you know, when you look back in a couple of years from now, you will think back and you're thinking, okay, I was looking for you to get in to get to Greg's. Oh, okay. Sarah might have the link for that one. Greg was only on here the other night, actually. Tooth Fairy. Sarah, if you got Greg's channel link, I can't give out his phone number because you know that's his private phone number, so I can't do that. You excited for tomorrow? All of us going tomorrow, Tooth Fairy. I think Sarah can drop Greg's link. Yeah, Sarah, if you can drop Greg's link for Tooth Fairy because she's interested in Tooth Fairy, not Tooth Fairy, but Greg stuff. Funny enough, he was only on here the last time I was live. You know, he was literally on my panel for a couple of hours. So yeah, I don't know his link. I'm pretty sure Sierra can get that and drop it, and you can sub up to him. I cannot give out his personal phone number. Hey September, how you doing, lovely? I think she has it. Oh, okay. I don't know where Greg is or anything like that. He was on my last live. I know, Susan. I just wanted to stop in and say hi. We're going to the casino tonight. Ah, awesome, cool. Yeah, no, September. I'm doing good, love. I'm doing good. Yeah, good look at the casinos. I don't really go to casinos or anything like that. Um, I did when I was when I was younger. I mean, where we used to, you know, but I don't do it now. I don't do any of that. I don't gamble at all, actually. But good luck on the casinos, and you know, to very needs the what exchange info. Enjoy having a great exchange info. My info, Sarah. My email is um. mm, well, I don't know where Greg's at. Hopefully, when he comes in the next time, to Ferry, you can, I don't know, ask him anything you want. But I do have his personal phone number, but I wouldn't give that out. No, I haven't. It. I was looking for Sierra in Greg. Gotcha. Yeah, in Greg's. Right. Okay. Yeah, Greg was on panel the last time I was live, so that wasn't yesterday. I think it was the day before. Um, s- he said on for quite a while, and I was 4 o'clock UK time, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm getting off now." I was burnt out from it. I think I stayed on the live 5 hours when I was thinking of only do 2.5 hours. But no, Greg's a good guy. He really is. Too fair, Greg has it. I'll let him know to give it to you. Yeah, okay. I only kind of happy Father's Day to all the fathers and the single mothers. Yes, when we were just talking about that September before you came in, love. Um, the celebration of Father's Day and the single moms too, because they're doing two jobs. Being a father and a mother at the same time, and then you have fathers being a father and a mother at the same time. It kind of goes vice versa, and I mean that for everyone around the world, not just my dad. People ask me questions about Snoop Dogg, and just I just feel I don't want to say too much. I mean, all I say is he's an absolutely fantastic father. And I'm very proud to call him my dad. But I don't want to give out too much information because I don't have permission to do it, number one. And number two, I don't want anyone ever twisting it because we have the Vultures channel going around telling people that I'm going to give out people's PayPal information, which is untrue. It's not going to happen. I will not do that. I would never do that. And why this came out and said that, I would never know. I would love to know who's behind that Vultures channel, to be quite honest. You know. But other than that, I just want to I wanted to come on and say that because I would never give out, no matter even if no someone stopped talking to me tomorrow, I wouldn't give out your information. I mean, there's people I fell out with in the past who are in my channel today, and not once did they ever see their PayPal information put out there. I wouldn't do that. I'm not vindictive like that. I wouldn't do it. So the vultures can go and, as we say in Irish, but I'm going to say it the English way actually, fuck off. Not going to happen. It's vindictive people trying to make up bullshit. Genuine would love to know who's behind the Vulture channel. It was the same. It was said the same night I ranted on about Flip Flop because she mentioned things about my son. Um, does she honestly think that I would sit back and leave her talk about my son like that? No, I'm not gonna do that. She brought a minor up, so I decided to talk about that. Thanks, here. I will see you later on. All right, Too Fair. You take care, sweetheart. No matter what, I would never give out. I would never divulge anyone's information. No more than I would give out a phone number unless I had permission. I would not do it. I just won't do it, no matter what. You know. So that to me is so bogus, it's unbelievable. I beg to believe who's behind that Vulture channel. which I don't even watch. I heard a certain creator mentioning that and concerning people in their life about that. I just want to say abundantly clear right now, and I'm repeating myself. I am not going to ever give out anyone's PayPal information ever. So I hope I put that across at least 3 times already. That's not going to happen. So I called bullshit on that one, straight up. Now, I may have said it about Canadian Girl when I was mad about her a long time ago, but did her information ever get put out there? No. Some people will say something in the heat of the moment, but on their intentions at the end of the day, when they calm down and relax, they don't do it. So, Vulture's channel, whoever you are, which I have an awful feeling, it begs to believe me how they have a screenshot of my father, when my father went up on another person's channel. His camera was meant to be turned on, and this person, anytime if someone turned on the camera, she was taking pictures of them. I mean, who the fuck does that? Really. So I have an awful feeling that channel is connected somewhere around there. I don't know. Could be wrong. It could be wrong. But something in my gut feeling don't tells me I'm not. But that's all the one. It doesn't matter. We're not bothered. As a family, we're not bothered. As a community, we're not bothered, They can say and do what they fucking please. I mean, I don't really give a shit. It gets to the point where you say to yourself, I don't give a shit, you know. But putting out someone's PayPal information, it will never happen. And I hope a lot of people are listening when I say this, because I mean it with all my heart. I would never put out anyone's PayPal information. It's just something I would not do. Even if I'm angry with someone, I won't do it. I'm going to move on from that because I'm just rambling at this point. Come back to Father's Day. I hope everyone's father/mother in the United States, in Ireland, in England, in wherever country this channel goes to. I know it goes to a hell of a lot of countries. They have a fantastic Father's Day today. I'm pretty sure, a lot of people would have enjoyed it. Some people are celebrating tomorrow, which, whichever day, it doesn't matter really. It's a day in the calendar, to be honest. But it's a good day, to recognize your parents, so to speak, or parents for two, parent for one. Um, I think it's a lovely day to leave them have their day, kind of thing, because we have Mother's Day, which is all about moms. Give them, then we have all sorts of stuff, but the fathers actually get recognized, and that's a great thing. Like I said, not everyone. Some people come from a one parent family, like I did for quite a long time. And it would be /his father/Mother's Day. But I don't come from a one parent family anymore, so it's Father's Day for me now. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up, guys, if you like it. If you don't like it, hit thumbs down. Either way, it helps, either way. I hope to come on there a little bit more than I do. I've been kind of slacking a little bit. I know I have a fantastic crowd of people in here. I know, I have, I know, the people I started out with is the people I have back, and that's I'm so pleased that they even came back. You know, I know there's a lot of people who have a good great interest for in their hearts for me. I noticed that. I had like I said, I had a fantastic call with someone today. I'm not gonna. They're gonna go unnamed because, but they know who they are, and they're absolutely. We had so much in common. It was unbelievable. It really was. A lot of people care for you. Yeah, September. You know what? Like I said, I had a fantastic call with someone, and they pointed all that out, and they're right. They are really right, and I see that now. I do. I mean, and I'm back with the same people I started out with, so that's an amazing thing as well. Um, and like I said, Magpie's not going anywhere. Magpie is only busy taking care of her children. That's like Magpie came on the other day, and she's she's taking care of her children. It was stated that Magpie did not want to come in my channel. No, that's not the case. Magpie, his children is out of school right now, and she is pretty busy with them. So we got to respect her privacy and her time with her children. Um, and that's all that really is, to be honest. And it's probably the time I'm coming on as well. Maybe that's her dinner time for the youngins or whatever's going on there. But Magpie is pretty much with us. She is, and she has her rent share, and she doesn't want anything. She knows all that. Like I said, I was doing DMs with Magpie actually. But I'm trying to think whatever else would be interesting. Like I said, I ain't gonna bitch about a whole lot, to be honest. I mean, God, if I flick a lighter, bear in mind I do like lighting candles in my apartment. I've been a candle person for God knows where. When I used to live in Ireland, I used to do candles. I used to do a lot of things. Um, and people are saying this, that, and everything else. I mean, unless they see me doing something on camera, okay, I will do slap my wrist with it. But I'm a grown adult at the end of the day, and it's my choice what to do with my health at the end of the day. It's not anyone else's worry because at the end of the day, it's going to be me suffering and not them. Like I said, I spent Christmas in hospital, just gone, and I did another, I don't know, 2, 3 weeks maybe. Can't remember how long that was. I was gone for a bit. Remember, next time I go to hospital, take the computer. Damn it. But yeah, like I said, I had a lovely discussion with someone today, and they understand all the situation, what I'm waiting on, and what I'm hoping to happen, and they understand it because they just do, and they know Rome was not built in a day. Some people think, yeah, people need to leave me alone. I mean, seriously. I mean, if you've nothing good to say, don't say it at all. You know that kind of way. My God, you can't flick a lighter on my live even. You can't open a can of pop or whatever because they're gonna say it's drink or you can't do. I mean, seriously. I mean, that's how paranoid I really am. You open a can of soda here, and I'm not diabetic or anything. So actually, the more sugar I put in my body, probably the better for me because I'm hyperglycemic. Um, so my sugar levels will drop it, but I'm not diabetic. It's just a hyperglycemic situation. because I don't eat chocolate and I don't eat crap. Um, and I'm kind of strict with my food because I have mobility problems, so I don't want to gain weight because I'm not using my mobility the way a normal person would. So I'm very strict in what I eat. So yeah, I'm okay to have sugar. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not diabetic. Thank God. And anyone can become diabetic at any time in their life as well. I just want to point that one out. But I'm totally not. I am not diabetic. So when it even comes to opening a can of Coke or something here, I will. I don't even want to hear. Like I mute my thing in before, because people are gonna say, well, she's drinking again. It's all the time she's drinking. You know what? I'd love to know where all the money's coming out of for this drink situation. I really would. I must be a billionaire and I can drink 7 days a week. Just wondering. And once again, to me, that's just nonsense when the true fact is, if I turn on the camera, you'd see that there's nothing here. And hell, I'm done turning on the camera and holding up a bottle. Luke said even when I did that, they made fun of me of doing that. So I ain't doing that anymore neither. They can fuck off. If they don't like me, don't listen. You know? Am I gonna call out bullshit? Yeah, I'm gonna call out bullshit. Definitely. The people call out bullshit. Well, they always get the false narrative, more or less. They really do. I mean, I don't know. That kind of way. It's kind of like, I don't know if I want to play the childish games. I think I've been there and done that. Wore that. I'm going to say the word jumper because I really don't want to talk about a t-shirt. um, but it is what it is, and I'm just moving on and going forward and doing my own thing. Like I said, I'm a totally solo channel, and I have my own subscribers who care about me, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. I've seen Messy Nessie's carry on, and I was like, whoa, she's really screwed up. I kind of feel sorry for her because that's the definition of someone with a problem. But anyway, less about me and more about ye. How are y'all doing today? Y'all having a good day over there in America? Hey, Daydreamer, you sound so much better. Keep up the good work. I'm proud of you. I'm one of your biggest cheerleaders. Oh, thank you, Daydreamer. And I support you 100% as well, honey, what you're going through. It's hard, There's, you have everyone trying to point out the wrongs, but they'll never point out the right things. You can hear my breathing is 100% better. I'm not coughing. I'm not caught up. I feel a lot, healthier and better. Yeah, no, I had a kind of pretty laid back day. Yeah, the coughing has subsided, and it took a long time for that to happen. Um, to put it doesn't come back anymore. But then again, we're in the summer months are, I don't know. I find it a little bit easier. It's not like I live in a damp, cold apartment. I don't. I do live in a really nice place. But no, my breathing is a lot better. pneumonia seems to have lifted up out of my system. Um, I do have a rescue pack in case I need it. I do have the inhalers, like I showed you. They don't give oxygen over here, because if you're known to be a smoker, you got to be off cigarettes 6 months or even more than that, for them to consider giving you the oxygen. If you Google it on the NHS website, you're going to see all that, and you can see that I'm not taking any lies. I'm not doing any lies for that. I don't need to lie. Um, Allergies have already haven't really. Oh, you haven't really bad. Oh, September. And so, oh well, I don't get allergies at all. Thank God. It's about the only thing I don't get. I don't get allergies, so about the only thing September I will say, but in the plus side with me at the moment. You know, other than that, I mean, no, I feel pretty normal, pretty good. Yeah, that's it. No point in lying. There's no point in lying there about anything. You know, But the only thing I will say, I don't get allergies from the summer. I know a lot of people get hay fever kind of allergies or pollen, or I don't get any of that, or watery eyes and sniffles and whatnot from the pollen and whatnot. Hay fever even when they cut the grass. I don't get any of that. That's about the only thing I have not ever been affected with. Other than that, I mean, I had a lousy kind of couple of months, I would say. But other than that, I mean, I got through it at the end of the day. I did. I got through it. But Daydreamer, is going through it a bit, and our our thoughts and prayers are with her. But yeah, yeah, she's going through it quite a bit. Daydreamer is with COPD with our partner. It can get really nasty, and I know that firsthand. It can be really bad. But when you're having a good day, you're having a good day, and funnily enough, I'm doing my inhalers and doing my stuff, and it is actually working quite a bit. So it has taken all the heaviness off my lungs and stuff like that. I am open to all sorts of infections, and what I do is I try not to stay around people. People may think I'm crazy, but I'm not really. I just don't want to be too much around a crowd. I don't like being around crowds because, well, hey, digital dancer, how are you doing? Welcome in. Try to stay away from the crowds and do my own little thing, and I get on that way. There was a guy on here the other night. He was begging me to go on panel, and I couldn't understand why. I think he was trying to. I don't know. It was just weird. And then I finally gave in to him and said okay, but I was going to put up a overlay. He bounced. You know what I mean? Do you honestly think if I don't know a person that I'm not going to put an overlay up? They'd be crazy to think otherwise. Unless I know a person, it's going to be an overlay. Because YouTube has cracked down quite a bit. And that's just the way that is, you know. No disrespect to that person, whoever they were. You know, if someone's pestering me to come on panel, it makes me suspicious a little bit. And that's not me being weird or anything like that. It's just, yeah. How long am I on now? I'm on an hour and a bit. I'll stay on for another couple of 45 minutes at the most, and I'm going to get off. I heard you had a evil twin. Is that true? No, that's an Irish saying. Yeah, I can't give you the second person's name, but because I'm Irish, I come from Ireland. Well, it's very easy. We just throw the thing around saying, "Oh, my evil twin," you know, because we were the same kind of people. Um, no, I don't have an evil twin. But I have someone who was very close to me, who looked very like me, and we did everything together. And you know, I could name out a few things, but I don't think I will on YouTube at this point. Um, but if I told the story, you would understand why I would even say it. But it's just a complete Irish saying. When you come from Ireland, you can say lots of different weird things. Trust me. Of course, if I give the background of why I even said it, you'd understand. But I don't really want to, because yeah, I know the person's just coming in being rude. Um, no, I don't have an evil twin, but I'm gonna hold back and say what I'm gonna say. Actually, yeah. And of course, that went back from the Molly years. That was said. Oh, it was said. Oh well, so I said something, and you know, it was taken out of context more than anything else. It really was. And for people to bring it up now, so many years later, is in my book ridiculous. It really is. It's so ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, we said back so many years ago now. My God, I think you're looking at 4 or 5 years ago, and you're coming into my chat saying it now. Only if you knew the reasons why it was said in the first place, you'd understand the context of the reason why it was even said. This person is only coming in being rude because they were in a different channel, and I seen this conversation being brought up in another channel, which they're just reaching more or less. They dig up to talk about any old bullshit, you know, what would have been said 5 or 4, at least 5 years ago, at least that, you know, really, it was at least 5 years ago. Um, and of course, it was just an expression of speech more than anything else. You know, it really was. It was an expression of speech. If you're gonna just run with that, good luck with it. Because you think if you're coming into my channel, bother me about that, you're not bothering me at all. It was interesting. Well, you should go back and listen. Well, you can't actually because Marley got our channel taken down that time. But it was an expression of speech. Does it mean to say it was real? No. Even Molly laughed at it when I said it. So it was just blown out of proportion. And to come in and say this to me now, ridiculous. I have to laugh at you for even saying it, to be quite honest. Because when I think back 5 years ago when I said that, that was an expression of speech, you know, and I find it funny, to be quite honest. But thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. And if you only knew what I meant behind it, you would find it even funnier, but you don't. And I'm not going to elaborate, to be quite honest. Nice try. An expression of speech which is being brought to me 5 years later. Okay. I find that really funny. Um, didn't realize that it meant so much to a lot of people when they're using something out of context, you know? Amazing, isn't it? But nice try. Thank you very much for reminding me of that funny time. It was allegedly curious. So no, you're welcome to ask me. It was an expression of speech, but there was never an evil twin, but there was someone who was. But I'm not going to really go into it because there's no point. It was said 5 years ago. I think 5 or 6 years ago now, something like that. All right, Heather. Hmm. Interesting how they come in here and they talk shite like that to me, right? Oh, I know where you came across it. I know exactly where you came across that. I think you should dig into that person a little bit more than me. You might find that they're a little more shadier. I mean, with me, I am what I am. You know what I mean? And I do have an Irish sense of humor too. I'm sorry, a lot of people are like, where you found that information from. Very sorry that they don't have some form of sense of humor. Not to mention an Irish one. I wouldn't expect them to have that either. But there's an Irish sense of humor in some of the things I say. Don't mean to say that that means it holds any water, if you understand what I'm saying. It's called an Irish sense of humor, but I mean, yeah, you fail to understand that, but that's all right. Do you think it bothers me? No, not at all. If you can't have a sense of humor in this life, what can you have? You know? That's why old news, no sense in going back into it, but it's okay to ask a question. Yeah, they can ask a question, and I'm gonna answer them in the most intelligent way, properly. It was a figure of speech. It was an Irish sense of humor. It doesn't hold any water, really, apart from it's very Irish to say something like that. But then you wouldn't get it anyways. I don't think you would get it, so don't worry about it. Of course, a lot of people did get it and found it very funny, but Of course, you come back here 5 years later, but you answered what you want, Susan. Yeah. But it was only funny. It was only a funny thing I said 5 years ago. You're welcome. I'm an Irish person. I do have an Irish sense of humor. So, I mean, forgive me, if you're going to hold every word I take and hold that as gospel, please don't do that. Not with me, anyways, because I do have quite a funny sense of humor when I want to have it. It's kind of my Irish way. I'm certainly not going to be made feel guilty about my Irish way of speaking. So, I mean, my God, you know. But of course, if you've seen the clip of that, it was quite funny. I didn't know I was bringing up old news. Oh, that's like 5 years old. Hey, Iris, how you doing, lovely? Happy Sunday, Susan. I am cooking. Also, I will be this mostly listen. Thank you, Iris. I appreciate that, sweetheart. People are trying to Iris regurgitate things, something I said 5 years ago, which is, I know where that came from, to be quite honest. But anyway, and if they had heard what I said when I said it 5 years ago, it was quite funny. But the question is, do I have an evil sister? No. No, an evil twin, actually. No, not at all. Everything has been one time. I know, right? That was said a long time ago, guys. It really was. But when it was said in a funny manner, not a serious manner. It wasn't said like that. Um, Good God. It was said in a funny manner. Um, and even when it was said, Molly laughed at it. And I told her uh, it was a joke. It was literally a joke. But people seem to come in my chat and mention it now. I'm like, what? Okay. I heard that being mentioned in a different channel. Um, Once again, because they have nothing to hit you with, they're going to go back and regurgitate old crap. Right, Heather. That's kind of where I was heading with that, but I just used the word, that other word, you know what I mean? Yeah. We blame other, when we do something stupid, and we say, oh, my evil, when in Ireland, we say, oh, my evil twin did that. But do we have an evil twin at the end of it? No, not at all. It's just a figure of speech. Is it real? No. You call it's just an Irish thing. I have an Irish sense of humor. I mean, forgive me, for being human. Yeah, I know, Shorty, right? I hear you, girl. They're just regurgitating old bullshit, that's all. I know, Ronco. It's called regurgitation of old bullshit because I've nothing else to hit you with. We know who mentioned that recently. Because I have been mentioning a long time. Well, why she's been hostile with you? Because she knows me a long time and she knows when I said that it was a joke. Hey, Canadian girl, how you doing, love? Just like when I asked my mom if I can pick up my lunch from somewhere, I always opened it and it has been a bite taken out of it. Yeah, exactly, Heather. You know what I mean? Certain places all the time, yes. Well, I just gave you your answer. Shorty enjoys being hostile. Oh, God. Yeah. We're in here celebrating Father's Day, and we have that person coming in here talking crap because it is crap. Either my husband went to Burger King once, and I took a bite of his burger. Oh God! And I wrapped it up, back up, and I swear, so I didn't took. See, there you go. That's it. Iris is exactly what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter, guys. It really, honestly. Hey, Tacker Jack, if I didn't say hello already. So that's what I was talking about. Slow digs, you know what I mean? Um, slow digs the whole time. It's gonna hurt my feelings. No. We all say silly things, and you know, it could be only a figure of speech, genuinely. And someone thinks they can tell someone something and come in here and mention that after about 5 years. I mean, come on now. I think we've all grown from there. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You dropped it. I mean, there's no harm in asking, but it's only regurgitated rubbish. We've heard it a million times. Hey, just on. How you doing, lovely? It's 99. It's 99 there. Damn, girl, you're melt. I would love to have nice hot weather right now. It's only like only 18 degrees here. That's awful. Yeah, that's a bit hot. Don't know if I yeah, well, any heat now would do me, to be honest. But it's 18. It's not too bad, but it's not great. But the weather is supposed to climb during the week a little bit. It's supposed to be hell hot this week, and I am not looking forward to it. Well, my dogs are playing in the pool. Yeah, bless them. They need to cool down. Just on. On Molly's channel was deleted, Rocco, when that was even said. Someone else brought it up on their channel, and it's all right. It's a figure of fucking speech, guys. In fairness, even that we laughed. Me and Molly laughed at that. Even it's only an expression of, well, saying something, but just I don't know. Good God, it's just rubbish, more or less. Keep the blinders shut and drink plenty of water. Ice, just on. If you outside, be sure to put plenty of sun cream on. So you, just on your face here. Good girl, you're good to go. Oh, Rocky, you're all right, sweetheart. We've heard this a million times, honestly. And in the next couple of days or weeks, you're going to hear some regurgitated crap, which we've been there, done that. Um, you know, and it's going to be kind of get hit back at me every now and again. So just stay prepared for that one. It gets cooler at times. Well, I don't think I'd like it to be 99 because I probably fucking melt. I mean, yeah. The UK is not equipped for that kind of heat. The last time we had hot weather last year, our internet and everything melted. The wires melted. It was really hot, but we're not. I mean, we would consider this time of year. Well, it's not really summer yet, you know. But of course, in America, that's totally different than what we have here. Yeah, I imagine running the Macy's must cost a fortune. I don't even use my clothes dryers because they cost a fortune. I mean, in the inside of the house, Susan, my hubby said the basement is like wow. It's so cold. Oh, really? Yeah. No, I can't wait for the. I won't say the really hot weather because we don't have AC in the UK. So when that happens, we're kind of screwed in that manner. But I'd imagine running them they cost a fortune. Especially the way electricity bills are gone. I don't even use my clothes dryers or nothing like that. I dry my clothes naturally dry them, because it's just gone way too expensive. Oh, all right, Sarah. Oh God, you told her to get a job. Excuse me. Every now and again I have to cough, but other than that, it's good. But yeah, it's been quite a day. Quite a. In fact, well, it's 12 o'clock UK time. Interesting. Don't feel. Doesn't even feel I've been on here this long. I haven't. Yeah. I'll stay on for another bit and then I'll get off. It doesn't feel like I've been on here that long. Today's technically in UK hours. Today's actually Monday right now. Um, September will be like 18 degrees today, which is not really that good. But the temperatures are going to climb during the week. But at this time of year, we kind of get mixed weather. One minute it could be kind of going down, next minute it could jump. You know, so I heard Ireland had a really good time. You know, they had really nice weather. And I was working for her stepmom friends this summer and started college after the summer. Oh, hey, that's awesome. College. You were in the 80s also? Yeah. So I wouldn't say anything special with the weather. He gives you a headache, don't like you too. Yeah. But the only good thing I will say, you do have AC. But I can imagine it costs a lot of money to run them, even. Like I said, I don't even run my own clothes dryers. Um, I, I do the washing, but yeah, I hang up the clothes and they dry naturally. Yeah, we get close with your daughter, Heather. Oh, Heather's right. That she's going off to college. Well, that's a good thing. further education. I'm all for education, me. We were close, yes, but she got future plans, and I'm very proud she's heading in the right direction. 100% Heather. Totally agree with you. She needs to do something constructive, make a few bucks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Heather. I mean, Sierra. She will. She's just probably in that stage, you know. Uh, her dad, her dad's ASS, but she has a great step mom. Oh, that's brilliant. You know, I'm all about education because I think the better, more, the stronger the education is, it's just reality. You know, diplomas, bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, they get the best jobs. I mean, they get, I'm all for that. I really am. My eldest daughter is coming up. I only have one daughter actually, but I call her the eldest daughter because I do have a son too. But she's coming up 24. She finished her bachelor's degree, I do believe, last year. So we're very proud of her, and she's here in the UK. Um, and he's going in the right direction as well. To be honest, he really is. He worked his tail butt off, to get what he's doing today as well. Even though he's only young, but he's doing pretty well. But that's the joys of children, isn't it? I mean, you get one lackadaisical and then you got another one who's a bookworm, kind of a thing. She's my only daughter, but I have three boys also. She's a tough girl. I bet she is, Heather, just like her mom. Bet she is. She's on the right road. She really is. Bless her heart. You know, the kids today, it's kind of hard to keep them on the right road, but gotta persevere and keep them going. I'm well proud of my daughter last year when she got her bachelor's degree. I was ecstatic, I really was. She's such a good, she's a very educated, good person. I can tell you, she studied her butt off. I mean, I remember her telling me when she was calling me, um, she wouldn't have slept for 3 days because she had an assignment to do or something. And she wanted to have top marks and she did get them, but she did work her butt off, she really did. And in the UK, it's quite different. It's quite different. Probably it's very different in the US and even Ireland. Um, it's really difficult over here in the UK to get that kind of honor. They make it really hard. Yeah, she was a band and swimming, dancing, high school. She does what she wants and gets what she wants. Yeah, Yeah, that kind of reminds me of Melanie. But saying that, I can't show it because it has my son's personal information on it. But he did get a certificate for swimming as well. So he did really well on that. He did very well actually doing that. But now gotta bear in mind he's pretty young yet, you know. But no, when he puts his head to it, I mean, I do have to coax him. I do have to get on the phone and coax him, you know. I keep reminding him of his sister Melanie, and I say, "You want you want this, that, and everything else. You got to work for it. It's not gonna fall in your laps, you know." I kind of yeah, but no, he does it, and he's doing pretty well, and he's going into a higher year again now. This year, well, we'll say come September, he'll be in a higher year again, in a different school actually, because he's gone up now. He has to leave the younger school and go up to the other, what we call secondary level over in Ireland, which I know they call it differently over here in the UK, and I can't think of the name for it for the life of me. But we call it secondary level over in Ireland. So yeah, he's gonna be heading on that way. So he's doing pretty well, and he's on his holidays at the moment in a foreign country. And out of the blue today, he just rang me, and it was amazing. I mean, seeing his name come, I goes, "Oh my God, Ali's calling," you know. Brightened up my whole day. Let me tell you, I did it brightened up my whole day. If people want to come in and talk about something I said on Molly's years ago, I gotta laugh at it because they don't understand the context which even it was even said in. Um, so that's kind of funny. And I nearly said to them, go back and listen to Molly's, but I know those channels were taken down, so Molly probably won't even have it anyways. It was said in a funny context, wasn't said in a crazy context. I mean, like Ira said, she took a bite out of her husband's burger and said it wasn't her at all. You know what I mean? I mean, we do silly things. We say silly things. That means say it's true. I mean, for God's sake, it's YouTube, right? We're not like everyone else to take. Some people take YouTube as gospel. Well, it's not always gospel. There's always a funny factor to it. And when you come across a person with an Irish mentality, they're going to say some funny Irish sayings. And that's just the way it goes. It really is. I mean, but since I've been on YouTube, I have kind of grown from it and kind of tried and I do everything not to be that way, like, you know, the funny Irish way, because I know a lot of people don't get it. Um, Of course, if I had said that in an Irish channel, they would have thought it was hilarious because they would understand it. But a lot of people, unfortunately, didn't get it. But Molly, of course, has a very funny personality as well. So, as much as bad things people like to say about her, she does have a funny personality as well. I remember her back in the day when she had like her Molly Golightly channel, but she also had the other Molly Golightly channel, which was her backup channel, and that's where we used to do all. Me and Molly used to be singing and doing all sorts of things. You don't hear her mentioning that, did you? You just hear her mentioning the silly Irish ridiculous comment I came out with, which was funny at the time, but now it's not because everyone takes it so serious. I mean, my God, don't take everything so serious. Well, it's regurgitated rubbish. I know exactly where it came from. But anyway, don't matter. She had the fun channel, especially when she was singing. That's the channel I was talking about. Yeah, she had the Molly Golightly channel with the green dress on, and then she had the other one with the white dress on, where she'd do all the singing. Heather, do you remember? And that's where I came out with a funny comment, and she thought it was very funny, which was only a joke because we were having a sing song and a laugh and a joke. But you don't hear people saying that. You just hear them saying, "Did you say this?" Yeah, it was said, but it was said in a joking manner. It was genuinely said in a joking manner. And Molly's channel was fun, yeah. Yeah, her main channel was Molly Golightly, and her fun channel was Molly, yeah, live with Molly Golightly. That's right. Yeah. Oh, don't worry, Sarah. I'm pretty sure she'll get one, love. She'll get one. If she wants, she's gonna obviously want to follow her friends, and hopefully she'll get one too. She's young. That's all. Some are stubborn young, and some are easy. But back in the day, Molly live with Molly Golightly. That channel was fun. That's when we'd all get up and sing, and even Justin was singing on that one. I think it was just fun. It was the fun thing to do. I mean, you know, and if people want to take everything as a gospel thing, I mean, that was a fun channel. It was a joke about channel. Miss them days when the days go. Money was fun at times, very fun. Yeah, she was. Rocco, she was. You gotta give it to her. She was. But she was good at chewing people out as well on her main channel. Oh my god. Oh, if she went when money was going off, she would go off on one. She was really good, and she has that personality. I mean, she has she had a good personality, I would say. A lot of people didn't like her, but like Molly always said, well, I mean, she has so many clip channels. I mean, going after her as well, and she always said, well, no, bad publicity is it's actually good publicity because they're going to come to our channel. And that was very so true. And I always remember her saying that, you know. And she'd always say, well, oh, well, X amount of clip channels, they're promoting my channel, and she used to say that too. Because people are going to want to come in and, yeah, you enjoyed her at times. Yeah, she wasn't as bad as the way people made her out to be. She really wasn't. She had her good days. She wasn't that bad. I mean, she wouldn't have got to where she got to. I mean, she was that bad, bad, bad. Is there some things she did what were distasteful? Yeah, I would say there was. But as a YouTuber, I mean, I think she grew as many years she was been on there. She slowly, slowly grew and she became better. Her prank calls were hilarious. Oh yeah, yeah. She used to do the prank calls. I remember that. She was so funny. Oh my god, she was really funny. And the way she do the different accents and stuff like that, she could take off my accent no problem. I was like, damn, she sounds more Irish than me. So no, I don't regret anything I said jokingly on her fun channel or the singing we did in the fun channel with Justin up there. I don't regret any of that. No, I don't. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was something to do on a rainy day, especially in the UK cold weathers. You know what I mean? I mean, I didn't have my own channel then, and at that point, I didn't even ever think I'd never, for the wildest of my dreams back then, I never considered having my own channel ever, not at all. I didn't think I'd be able to handle it. You know, the good days of YouTube, 100%. Yeah, they were the good days of YouTube where people could actually have real fun. And fortunately, some of that's going back to bite me in the backside because people are running with things now, which was funny then when it was said, but now they're trying to spin it into a different narrative. You know what I mean? Which making it sound nasty and sound bad and distasteful, but at the time it was a funny thing. It was funny. I mean, you think back when Justin used to be up there singing, "We were the world." Remember that? We were the world. We were the people. Na 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 na. Na. Do you remember Molly Saw was singing that? She used to do a damn good job of singing that as well. They're the fun times of YouTube. Yeah, she always sang. I used to be up there with her even. Oh God, I enjoyed all that. Trust me. Almost made Robin. I know, right? Heather. Molly could have 10 people on panel, and Robin be up there and she'd be crying her heart. Oh God, I don't want to say too much in case she comes in here. Yeah, YouTube used to be fun back and in the day. Uh, then it was ruined. Yeah, because people are gone real life. People are literally gone real life, Rocco. That's a problem. They try to find out every nook and cranny of your life, and that wasn't the case back then, you know. And even back then, I never hid my name either. I always came on and being who I am. I always used my name. I never came under a different name. I miss all the friends uh, that are gone now. And yeah, I know there's a lot gone. There is. Because they got sick of the real life stuff. They got sick of some people got sick of that real life. People going real life and hurting people. People got sick of that. I would like to know where the Italian girl is. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen her around in years. I haven't seen her around in a long time. I haven't seen her around in ages, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. People are slowly dropping. Yeah, it's just there's so many people who deleted their accounts and who've left, which is fortunate, it really is because they were really good people. I'm not saying you're not good people because of course you are. You know, not for me, anyways. Heather, one person ruined a lot for me. Aw, I'm not even gonna ask who that is, Rocco, because you don't need to tell me. This whole going real life stuff is ridiculous. YouTube is for entertainment and it's meant to be for fun. It's not meant to be going real life on anybody or talking about anything. Real life. That's why when I was talking earlier about my dad and how good he was, I was holding back. I held back big time because you know I don't want to say anything. He probably wouldn't want anyone to know, that kind of way. But I just want the people to know that he was an absolutely fantastic father, and you can ask for a better dad, to be honest. And I held back. I wouldn't say. It's just the way I feel about it. There's lots of funny stories I could tell you. There's lots of funny things, but I feel the way YouTube is gone, I can't say these things. Whereas back in the earlier days, you could say a lot, and people would absolutely find things funny and they'd laugh and they'd have a good time listening. But now it's about, you know, gaslighting people, hurting people. It's about going real life. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It's gone crazy. And I try to, and I haven't been an angel and all this. I will say that, but I try now my best to steer away from all the negativity. I try to stay away from it the best I can. Apart from me kind of blasting Jill a little bit, but then again, she did talk about my son. She did say very untruths, which were very untrue, which is very wrong, because she don't know. She don't know what a person went through. And that's all I'll say on that. I mean, I'm not going to say any more because I'm not going to give her any time in my mind, to be quite honest. I mean, because at the end of the day, she ain't worth it. You got to weigh up who's worth it and who's not, and she certainly ain't worth it. And there's a couple of other people who ain't worth it my airtime. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one paying here for the stream yards, and I'm the one here paying for all the stuff. So, yeah, fuck them, you know what I mean? I couldn't be bothered. Best thing to me is say nothing. Oh yeah, Sierra, she certainly did. Certainly did. you know, all for what? I mean, it really bothers me when I hear someone saying, "You need psychiatric help. You need help." Who the on YouTube? Who's that? Who's that anyway? One's business if a person needs psychiatric help or not. I've heard her saying about Tony so many times, and I'm like, does that girl not think she doesn't need help? And I don't know, it just hurts my heart when I hear that. It really does. because no one walked in Tony's shoes either. That girl was very traumatized. Hopefully, she will find work and she can enjoy summer vacation without cash. Yeah, definitely. I hope so too. I'm pretty sure she will, Sierra. Give her a little bit of time. She'll get out there and work. Anyways, so is anyone doing anything special for Father's Day this evening? I know it would be, I don't know what time in America or even Canada at this time, but Father's Day is technically over now because we're like 12:29. Nearly, that's what, nearly, well, we said the clock just hit 12:30 now. So 44 of you in chat right now. Um, Please hit thumbs up if you can, for those who may have forgot. But yeah, it's only 7:30 where you're at. Oh wow, 7:30 in Canada, 12:30 in the UK. We're technically Monday already. I think I'll have a sleep in tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll sleep it. I mean, there's days when I wake up too early, and there's other days I'll just sleep through. Depending. The sun is still shining bright. Wow. I mean, that's crazy because it's like pitch black over here right now. I mean, it's 12:31 exactly. Yeah, it's pure dark over in the UK, and the same in Ireland because we have the same time zone. Ireland and UK are the same time zone. Crazy, crazy. No, it's totally pitch black over where we're at. Can't believe the sun is still shining bright. Shining bright tonight. Hmm. I wonder what to do with the rest of the time that I'm going to stay awake. Shall I? I'm on YouTube over 2 hours and 12 minutes. I'm just watching the clock. It's only 4:30 where you're at? Oh my gosh. You don't know what you're having for dinner? 4:30? Wow. Our dinner has been done, dusted, and over with, girl. Although I only eat once a day anyway. I just eat dinner and that's it. I don't do breakfast and I don't do suppers and I don't do any of that. The first day of summer is coming on the 21st of 21st. Yeah, well, we're the 17th. Well, technically you're the 16th over there, but we're the 17th over here right now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the UK weather will pick up. Definitely. I've been looking at the weather forecast, and it's temperature slowly climbing. We're going to 18 to 20, 21, and it keeps going up and up and up and up a little bit, each little bit. I think I'll have a chicken, what? Pistachios or something? Or, I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's just something I'm not familiar with. Teaching responsibility to need money to do things. That's how I was brought up. Yeah, I was brought up the same way. Sierra, it's the sun is shining here. Love the summer heat. Oh wow, it makes me jealous. It's actually late. It's like I said, it's like 12:35 right here, not right now. You guys are still basking in the summer, the summer heat, the daylight. I think it gets bright around about 450 or 440 something like that, which is nice, you know. Heather, I'm just reading your comment. If you wonder why I'm gone silent, um, first I was helping sit down or uh, in the a Chevy dealership. Oh wow, I enjoy the summer, guys. It's not gonna be proper summer until the 21st. Plenty of sunshine, plenty of heat. All will be good with the world. Used to love woodworks. Those days were the days. Yeah, I hate the cold as well. September, it's just, yeah, gets in your bones and everything. Right, guys, I think I need to jump off here and get myself into bed, even though you guys are still basking in the sun. It's 12:38, almost 12:40 in the morning, UK morning time. Um, I won't be on tomorrow. I'll come on the next day. As you all figure by now, I come on every second day. My temperature is September. If it does above 80 degrees, no thanks. If it's above 80 degrees, no thanks. Oh, gosh. Don't worry, Sierra. Your girl will come to get Rocco with the snow. September was. Oh, good God. And keep your snow to yourselves. I like looking at snow, but hell, damn. Wait, does Rocco have a channel now? I seen April came in here earlier on. Welcome back, April. That's September sister, I do believe. Welcome back, April. I'm teasing. I know, Rocco, you're funny. Anyways, prayer. Good God. Hey, they're joking on you now. So yeah, I think I'll bounce off, guys. I've been on long enough. I've been on 2 hours or something, 20 odd minutes or whatever. It's only a kind of a short life. It was just one for Father's Day, more or less. And I'll come back on bright-eyed and bushy-eyed for the second live. Um, I might research something and do something on some topic. I'll let you know. Because I've been looking up a lot of stuff. Except Canadian girls saying good night. It's not even good night time in our country, but we appreciate that. Although it is nighttime here in the UK. Um, stay cool, everyone. Except, oh, just on, I'm cool enough. Trust me, girl. It's cool. I ain't gonna melt anytime soon. Let me tell you that. Um, with the temperatures over here. Anyways, we're gonna say good night and God bless and take care and thank you all for coming in here. I appreciate every single one of you, beautiful people. Come over for a swim, Rocco. That's funny. Throw Rocco into the Niagara. You never Niagara Falls or something, or yeah. Anyways, I'll let it be it that way. Um, Niagara Falls, to call it, I do believe. Canadian, I so would if I could. LOL. Right, guys, I'm gonna let you get be and leave you get on with it. Hopefully, someone else is gonna go live. I don't know who. Maybe the Glitz and Glam Girls, aka the Voodoo Sisters, which I like to call them the Glitz and Glam Girls, but they've been nicknamed the Voodoo Sisters, and which they embrace that, which I seen their intro, and I thought it was the most funniest fucking thing I ever seen. Where's Smitten Kittens? She's not feeling very well right now. She has a terrible throat condition. She'll be probably coming on alive. Just give her a little bit of time. I did speak to her on the phone the last time I went live, and her voice was really bad. So I know she's not well. She told me what's going on, and I, of course, it was a private conversation, so I'm not really going to divulge into what's going on there. But I can tell you, she wasn't feeling very well herself at all, to be honest. Um, she'll be in, don't worry. She seems to be like a little bit of a night owl as well, strangely enough. And she's from Dublin. And when you hear my accent and her accent, you can hear mine is pure southern down south accent, and hers is like a Dublin one. So it's very different accent, but very Irish at the same time. She's a lovely person, and Smitten Kittens, if you're listening in because you're not feeling well, we wish you the best of health. Um, but her voice was really, really bad. I mean, she sounded really not well. So, anyways, she'll be on soon, Sierra, and I'm glad you got your account back and your wrenches there and all that good stuff, and everyone is sorted out and all that. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna jump off and jump into bed and hopefully have a good sleep. I feel a bit, I would say, like I need to catch up on a lot of sleep because a lot of sleep I've go into an insomniac mode and then I just start crashing for a day or two, and that's what's probably happening with me right now, to be honest. So yeah, I'll be back on not tomorrow but the next day. So tune in for the next one. I don't know. Maybe I might have something to bring up, like I don't know, look into something, deep dive into something. You know, I like deep diving into stuff. Um, I'm trying to find you a damn intro. You know, I have so much back here in the back studios, unbelievable. Hold on, old intro. This the night intro. Right. Okay. God bless. Take care and good night, everybody. And for those, it's not the night time. Enjoy your rest of your afternoon. Take care and bye now.